Does the big picture come up often?
Coach O does a great job of picking his points in time to remind us, to just help us understand who we are, what we've been able to accomplish, but then also remind us that that's not a guarantee that you're going to be successful going forward, that you have the DNA within you, but you got to go out and you got to earn it. So Coach will pick his spots to remind us, to help us understand, the confidence level that we need to have, but at the same time understanding too that what got us to the point to where we are is that one day at a time mentality, that just that daily focus, that windshield mentality is what allowed us to be on this run.
Trevor's 25 and under to start. He's about to start his second national title game. He came in as a very, the number one quarterback. He's kind of lived up to everything. Perspective, these 2 years for him, telling you how he's just exceeded.
And what makes it so special is sometimes because of who he is, and it's just how humble he is, how gracious he is, how he goes about his business. You sometimes forget about what all he's been able to accomplish because he's just steady. He's the same guy every single day. Even when he was having the little issue early in the season with trying to force a couple balls with some interceptions, he was the same guy. He wasn't trying to be anything other than he was just trying to make the aggressive play. But I think that for all of us within this program, him included, we live in a bubble. We focus on, blooming where our feet are planted, being the best version of ourselves on a daily basis that we really can't put into perspective, what we've been able to do. Right now, we're focused on, it's not about going 30-0. It's about this moment, right? We may not get another opportunity to be in a national championship, so we just need to focus on today.
When he's able to run the football as successfully as he was, obviously in the semis, but a few other games recently, what does that do for you guys as an offense to have that added facet?
It just puts pressure on the defense that you got to defend everybody, and so what that does is that creates some one-on-one matchups for some other guys that may, if you don't run the quarterback, you may get a structure to where they can double T Higgins in the boundary, or they can double J. Ross out there to the field, or they can put an extra hat in the box to take away Travis. Now, they got to figure out how to defend the entire field, because at some point in time, you're going to tip your hand on how you want to play us, and if it requires us to get that extra hat with the quarterback running the football, that's what we're going to do.
What do you remember your first impressions of Travis at team meeting?
First impressions, I tell him all the time, and he's probably going to get mad at me for telling this story, but I was in a bind when I reached out to Travis. We had been down the road for a long time with another back, thought he was coming to Clemson, and then things fell apart, and then I had another guy lined up, didn't know anything about Travis, that fell apart, and so I made a call to a couple people. They told me to check out Travis. I said, I'm coming to see you. He walks out, and if you ever look at Travis, he's kind of 10-2 with his feet if you watch him. And when you're a coach, it probably doesn't even matter, but you look at those type of things, and I'm like, oh my gosh, can this guy really run? How's he going to change direction with his feet like that? And lo and behold, I was like, okay, I'm stuck though. I have nowhere else to go. So then I go and watch him play basketball. And once I saw him on the basketball court, then I was sold. I said, wow, watching this young man, his fluidity on the basketball court, the ability to jump, his speed, his quickness. And then the thing that probably catches you the most about him is his smile. He's got such a natural and just such an innocent smile about himself. And so those are my first impressions. So I loved the kid at first, just because his smile was so unassuming. But then athletically, it was like, man, what I'm saying? When a guy walks like that, can he really, really run? And he's proven me wrong, so I have to eat my words on that one.
Yeah, it's worked out pretty well.